All right. Hello, folks. This is my first time live on YouTube. Facebook seems to have taken down the live option from my pages. They have banned me from one profile. Fortunately, I have a very good secretary, Evan Adams, and she is keeping things updated on Facebook. I am moved over to MeWe as the main communication hub for Spiritual Renaissance New Zealand and Spiritual Renaissance NZ Unleashed. So MeWe is the main page now. I'm also on Twitter as Professor Nigel Gray, and keeping alive the Facebook page for the moment, but definitely trying to go posting more on Twitter, MeWe now. Okay, now there is something that I am very, very concerned with, and I wanted to bring this up because I seem to be the only one who has this question or this issue regarding vaccines. And my issue with it is that everyone, there are so many media and people even on, on social media, mainstream media and social media. The point is being raised that, the testing of the vaccines hasn't been long enough and so forth. And I have a more fundamental issue that, and hello for anyone who's watching. Have I got I have got a live chat thing here. You're welcome to use that if you want. Anyway, my issue is very fundamental on this whole vaccine thing. Firstly, let's say, number one, any person who is receiving a vaccine or allowing their family to receive a vaccine must know what is in that vaccine. You must know that before you allow yourself or anyone else to be vaccinated. Know every single ingredient, what they do to your body or the body, any harm they cause or any possible harm they cause. These are basic things that you must know. Otherwise, it's like drinking a bottle of poison that somebody says, "Oh, this is fine. Here, drink this," and it's got a skull and bones written on it. Well, excuse me, but these vaccines, you need to know what's in them. Now, that wasn't my more fundamental issue. That's just a taken. That's just a given that you need to know that what's in them. But the more fundamental issue is that these vaccine companies, particularly Pfizer, which has been the first vaccine for New Zealand as far as we know, is these vaccine companies are multi-billion-dollar companies and have already been convicted for fraud for past products, vaccines included. Now, you really, really must see a problem with that, do you not? I think this is a big issue, and I think we need to make a big issue about it. We need to be asking the questions, asking the government. Now, I've already sent a letter with the Official Information Act to the Minister of. Hi, Glenn. Hi, good to see you here. So I've already sent a letter to the Minister of Health, Andrew Little, asking about this issue of, are they questioning, why are they not questioning the ethics of this company, and are they not concerned with the fraudulent history of Pfizer? And this applies to other vaccine companies because they've all got criminal histories. And so, okay, are they not concerned with the past fraudulent history of these companies? and the fact that they have so much money that, as any corporation would do, they just enter in the risk or the damage factor, the cost of damages against their profit. And if it still works out as profitable, they'll go ahead. They don't care. Okay, so that's a very important issue, very, very important. Now, another important issue on that is, while I remember it, is that now it's just gone. Boom, it's gone. Okay, another important issue. Let me think of it. Another important issue is that the government, the New Zealand government, has indemnified Pfizer. It's no wonder I forgot this. It's just unfrickin' believable. The New Zealand government has indemnified Pfizer for any damages caused by the vaccine. Now, hello, do you see a problem with that? I do. Yeah. I mean, so Glenn, you got the past history thing, yeah. But then there's this, why would a company be indemnified if the vaccine was safe? And I'm pausing here for added impact here, right? Is why would you not see a problem with that? Why would you indemnify a product if it was deemed to be safe anyway? To kill people. Yeah, that's right. Move to the head of the class, Glenn. God, this is just really quite concerning. So I've sent a letter to the Minister of Health, Andrew Little, asking these questions. I got a letter back already saying that he has sent it on, or it's been forwarded by one of his secretaries, to the Ministry of Health as being a more appropriate answer person to answer these questions, because they had about seven or eight. I posted the letter on the groups, so you can see it there. And I encourage anyone else to send that letter in as well. You can alter it as you wish, but I encourage you to ask those questions to the Ministry of Health or anyone, for answers to that. Jacinda, if you like. And let's see how they answer these, because I think these are very serious questions, and I think we need to push very, very hard on that, because that. Well, let me give you an example, and you could think of any examples on this, but let's say that you took a car to a mechanic, your car to a mechanic, and to get it serviced. But just before you took it in, a friend said, "Hey, hold on a moment. You know that mechanic has been done for fraud for the last 3 years, and he's still in business. But he knows a lot of people around town, and so he's still allowed to carry on. But he's already been charged for fraud. Now, would you still take your car in and get it fixed by that guy, or would you think twice? And would you think, well, maybe that's not such a good idea. Maybe I should go and find another one." And these are the kind of questions you need to ask. And because essentially that is what we are doing when we, I know, nobody listening to this is going to be wanting a vaccine, but this is the question we need to be asking is, why would the New Zealand government go to a fraudulent company and buy vaccines from them? And this, you could apply this to any. And of course, well, they have their textbook answers and so forth, but is it right? Is it correct? Should we be doing that, or should we not? Should we go, well, actually, the company's already very fraudulent, so why would I trust them again? And another question I asked is, has the government researched this company to see what changes were made after the fraud charge to ensure that no fraud would happen again? Have they done that due diligence? And because I bet they haven't. But if they have, well, we need to know. We need to know. Well, did somebody get sacked, or did they just carry on? Did their manufacturing process change, or are they just using the same system? Because if they're using the same system and they're using the same people, then the chances are, they are going to, come up with the same product, same problem, another fraudulent product. Anyway, I just wanted to raise that up. I wanted to make a video and get it out there. And as I say, Facebook has taken down the live option for me. I wanted to get this onto MeWe as well, so and I'll post it on Twitter on all three sources. But share it around. Share this video if you feel that this is important, and please, for your own future, for your own safety, find out what's in the vaccine. Well, most of us already know the answer to that one, and it's nothing good. It's absolutely toxic, changing the DNA of the body, and tracking devices and so forth. Aborted fetal cells and so forth. Nothing good. And also make a point of pointing out the fraudulent history of these companies, and maybe an example or two like I just gave you. Okay, have a good evening. We live each day as it goes. We're now locked into our country. We're not allowed to leave practically. This is the communist dictatorship we live in. We are possibly going to go into another lockdown, the way it's looking. Anyway, as I say, we live each day as it comes, and try to make the most of things. Start growing food. I am. We've got a lot of food out there, and just stay safe and be sensible. Have a good evening. Bye.